Key to a good project is be able to hide your mess ups. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm messed up, but I'm gonna hide it. So we're gonna make it just between me and you. This is gonna be a secret. So it's gonna be like this on the side of the trailer, and this is gonna be welded to it. So on the side of the trailer, all right? So like that, when we shut everything, it's gonna pin. But I got to thinking, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do about this, how I was gonna use the brackets. So I thought, what about gas pipe? I thought that might work just perfect. So the 3/4 inch gas pipe, I think it'll work perfect. I just don't know if I want to have a little more flex and go to a 1 inch, to where we just make sure we got enough room for it to sit there. You know, if it gets off a little bit, it gives me a little play. That's what I'm leaning towards, but I don't know. That's what I just don't know which route I want to go. So anyways, I just thought we'd get this mounted up. So I'm gonna put that here. That gate will sit like that. I think that'll work pretty slick, I think. So, all right, who knows? We may end up doing something different, but this is a starting point anyways. It's kind of like my life. I always have to figure this stuff out as I go. All right, let's see about what we got to do about getting this thing figured out. So, I want that pin about right there. So if I do that, I think that'll work out pretty good, I think. Let's see, that'll sit. There, and that will I'll tell you what, I think we're on to something here. Here's this pin that we've been talking about for a while, right there. This piece right here we've been welding on, this cap, then this pin is going to drop in right there, just like that. It'll weld into that, and that's our actual handle that will open this thing up. So this will be where it actually comes in, and we open it back and forth. So that's going to slide into that. So I'm fairly confident that this looks good. We'll have to do both sides. I'm going to do one side right now and just see how it works. All right, guys, this is a why school is important to do your measurements. Now we're gonna, the key to a good project is be able to hide your mess ups. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm messed up, but I'm gonna hide it. So we're gonna make it just between me and you. This is gonna be a secret. We're gonna just make this an angle to where no one will be any smarter what we did, as long as you guys don't tell. So just keep that between us. We're gonna look like we're cool right now. That's all we're doing. We're gonna hide this. That's the key to a good project. My dad always told me that's what it is. You just got to make sure you hide it. No one will be any more the wise as long as you hide it. So if anybody finds out about this, I'm gonna know that you told them. So this secret is top secret. Now if we can just get it to work, then it won't matter if it doesn't work, we'll be cutting it off. So all right, let's finish this up real quick. Because we got a special guest coming today. We got my dad coming, so we don't want to hear about how I've messed up something. You can see we got this, we're getting our painting done, so maybe we'll get this old silly trailer up and running for long, huh? I'm excited. It'll be a nice day to get this silly thing done. This is the easiest way I've found to do these grates, is to get a roller. I tried everything last night, and this seems to be the simplest way of doing it. And just do both sides of it, just roll it on and go both ways. That seems to be the simplest approach. I tried spray painting last night with a gun, and I was wasting so much paint. I was like, oh, that ain't working. So we're back down to old school rolling, and that seems to be the best. But I'd like to know what you guys think. If there's something I'm missing, or if you guys know of something else, I'd like to know it. Well, back in the day when I was a kid, apparently I was a real troublemaker. I don't believe this. I tell my parents that they're full of it, because there's just no way that sweet old me could be a troublemaker. But apparently I had a moment in my life that I must have been a real, some would even categorize it as a joy. So, I think they're being sarcastic. But anyways, I've decided, well, let me back up. Let me regress, as they say in the fancy world. So what they used to do is, Mom worked, so they would leave us outside, and so apparently I was in trouble every day of my life. So they would sit me out in the front yard, and I have a 5-gallon bucket I'd sit on, and we lived on a gravel bed. They couldn't have picked a better spot if they tried, of places to live. So they pull a tractor up with a front end loader, give me my 5-gallon bucket, and so while Mom's at work all summer long, when I'm grounded, I had to pick up rocks. So I sit there and I'm picking up rocks day in, day out. Now, I had to have this thing, the bucket full, before Mom got home, or, that I didn't get anything done. So, I'd mess around to the last minute, and I would just like a flurry of business trying to get everything done before she pulled in the driveway to make sure I did my work. Well, I have decided in 24, so this is, we're getting ready to go into year 25. Now, this has been a day or two ago, and labor laws were probably not as strict as they are now. I think having a child, having to paint your grate on your tailgate would be a much more fitting punishment. I am about to go insane here. I did not realize that every single spot was too big for a paint roller. So you gotta go through, you hit everything you can with a paint roller, then you gotta go back through with a brush and hit every single spot. Do you realize how many spots there are when you go on a grate and you've got double side grate to do? Oh my gracious. There's a lot of grate. This is amazing. Everywhere I look, oh my God, I've been through that spot. I've already missed that spot. So anyways, so whenever all this is over and we have our big reveal and this whole trailer's done and everybody's clapping and excited, do not look at the drips, because there is a possibility that I am going delirious. So I just wanted to put that out there as my disclaimer that this probably will not be perfect. It may never rust, but there may be a drip or two. So I just wanted to put that out there as my service announcement to the world. But so punishments, this would be a great punishment that I don't think anybody could get you arrested for. I don't think anybody could give you a hard time about. set them out here, put them in some old clothes, and tell them to get to painting. And I think you could do this, at least once a year. You probably need to have everything painted. So this is a great spot, and you can definitely tell what they're going to have anything done. Plus, there's no way you can rush it. That's the beautiful part of this punishment right here, is there is no way that you can rush this. You can only go so fast. So, like I did back in the day, I would just sling rocks like a crazy man. Well, that is really going to be difficult to do right here. So I just want to put that out there for the world to make sure everybody understands, and holidays are coming up, and so you might have some children that you need to discipline for being crazy and hooligans, so this might help. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to my prison sentence. Good chatting.